Xbox might be setting things up to make a comeback a few years down the road, but let's be honest with ourselves. PlayStation is still king. The PS5 already has some of the best exclusive games out there, and 2021 looks like it's going to be more of the same. From the Horizon Zero Dawn sequel to a new God of War and the return of Ratchet and Clank, Sony fans have some seriously awesome games to look forward to in the coming year. So on that note, we're going to be spending today's episode of The Countdown covering 5 reasons why PS5 is going to win 2021. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for more of the best news and lists in gaming. Now let's get into it. Number 5. Gran Turismo 7. The Gran Turismo franchise has sold over 70 million games on PlayStation consoles, so it's no wonder why racing fans are looking forward to Gran Turismo 7 on the PS5. With reduced loading times, 4K 60fps resolution, and ray tracing technology, it's safe to say that the cars and environments are going to look better in Gran Turismo 7 than they ever have before. Real-world models from the likes of Audi, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Lamborghini, and many others to round out the game's massive roster of vehicles. GT7 is looking to be Sony's premier racing simulator, and racing fans have been itching to get their hands on it since the game was revealed last summer. The game is expected to drop sometime around spring of 2021, and it looks like it might finally give all those die-hard Forza fans a run for their money. Number 4. Stray. Imagine Cyberpunk 2077, but you play as a cat. That's pretty much the premise of Stray, a third-person adventure game where you control a four-legged feline as it navigates the dark corners of a futuristic city that has been abandoned by humans. You and your robot companion will solve various puzzles and mysteries across the city, and the graphics actually look surprisingly good. In a world with crazy first-person shooters and action games, you might be wondering why we put a game about a cat on our list. Well, Stray looks like an incredibly original adventure game, and hey, people love cats. All those part-time gamers, full-time cat parents are going to be eagerly waiting to get their hands on Stray. Hopefully, we'll even get a few viral videos of cats playing the game too. Number 3. Ratchet and Clank. Next to Mario, Spyro, and Crash Bandicoot, there aren't many 3D platformers as iconic as Ratchet and Clank. The duo has been bringing chaotic, cartoon action to PlayStation consoles since 2002, and their next game looks like it might be the best one yet. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is expected to drop sometime in 2021, and it's easily one of the most highly anticipated games of the year. Even if you're not into cartoonish characters or 3D platforming, Ratchet and Clank brings an impressive arsenal of creative weapons to the table. The game might not be known as one of the top shooters out there, but you'd be surprised just how fun and chaotic some of the weapons can get. Ratchet and Clank has been a PlayStation staple for nearly 2 decades now, and we can't wait to see where the duo's next adventure takes them. Number 2. Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Zero Dawn was not only one of the best PlayStation exclusives on the PS4, but it was also one of the greatest open-world action games of the last decade. The sprawling open world inhabited by cybernetic animals is unlike anything else in gaming, and now Horizon's sequel is receiving more hype than anyone might have guessed. Horizon Forbidden West is due out in 2021 on the PS5, and if it's anything like the original, we can expect to see one of the greatest games of the year. With excellent storytelling, great action, dense lore, and an incredibly detailed world, Forbidden West has earned its expectations. There's no telling if it'll live up to the hype, but if it does, the 2021 console wars will be all but over. Number 1. God of War Ragnarok. When you ask PS4 players what their favorite game on the console was, you'll probably get the answer God of War more times than not. The story, combat, enemies, and graphics were all top-notch in the original, which is why gamers absolutely cannot wait to get their hands on the sequel. God of War Ragnarok is expected to drop before the end of 2021, but we've only seen a teaser trailer so far. We do know that the game will continue the theme of Norse mythology like the original, and Kratos just might find himself face-to-face with the likes of Odin, Loki, and even Thor. I mean, a face-off between the God of War and the God of Thunder would be worth the price of the game alone. We don't see anything as hyped as God of War Ragnarok coming out on Switch or Xbox this year, so it's a big reason why PlayStation is going to dominate 2021. And that covers our list of 5 reasons why PS5 is going to win 2021. Which PlayStation game are you looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to share this video with your friends and click that bell so you know when we upload. Don't forget to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for more of the best news and lists in gaming. As always, thanks for watching.